Yes, hello. This is Eddie Edwards, aka Free Love. I'm taking you through my one-step process. This is the winter running process, and it's a process that I want to show you what I do in order to run safely during the winter month. As we know, whenever the winter month comes around, the time is a lot darker, and most of us who runs between 10 and 14 miles per morning each morning tend to do that like 3 a.m. So in this cold time, where we're in this cold temperature like 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, we need to have ourselves dressed warmly to accommodate a comfortable run. So first for me, I have my headgear. My headgear is a polyester knit cap that covers my neck here, my eyes, my open, and my breathing apparatus, so that I'm running comfortable. But we lose heat from the head, the ear, more than anywhere else in the body. So the headgear is one, so this is an important thing. The next thing is we need to have proper gloves, proper running gloves. Like gloves, you need to have reflective gloves so that as you move, the impact of the light of the gloves gives notification to the oncoming traffic that a runner is around. And you want to get gloves that are wind resistance, so that as you run, they reduce the amount of wind that affects your finger, because you are going to lose a lot of heat from your head and your fingers for most of the time. And as you run along, the more you run, the longer you're going to feel that. So you want to have gloves that are wind resistance and soft and comfortable, that will transform the heat as it comes from your body, keep it into the fabric, and keep your fingers warm. So that is one aspect of the running that you definitely will need to have a comfortable run. And like me, I like to run early in the morning, look up in the sky, look at the moon, look at the stars, think about it, and speak to my Creator, and then think about how lovely it is to shed those pounds as I pound the pavement and run along. So we need to have the headgear that will cover the ears, the head, and the neck, and we also need to have the proper gloves that will, reflective gloves, cotton synthetic, that holds the heat from your body and reduce the amount of wind that comes in onto your finger. Another thing that since you're going to be running, if you're running early morning or if you're running late evening, winter month it is very dark, and it is very important if you are running, especially most of us who run tend to want to run the longer distance going to a specific destination. That is a lot different from running into a park and running around into a circle. You want to run on the road, you want to run maybe 10 miles, 14 miles. I myself run 14 miles most mornings. And most of the time I start out sometimes 3:30, 3:40 in the a.m. So it is early morning, it is still dark, and depending on where you are, whenever I'm running in the city, like the last time I was in Louisiana, I was running in the Louisiana town, so there was a lot of light. Now sometimes I'm running in my hometown, you have light here, light there, and sometimes you have no light. So reflective gear is very important. I have several reflective gear, but I feel more comfortable in this huge reflective gear. I do not know why. Somehow it gives me the feeling that the oncoming traffic will see me. And I compare this large reflector gear to the tiny one that I have that fits me snugly, and I realize that most of the motorists slow down or give me more room when I have this one on. So you see, it's a very big gear, okay, and it is shown with all the trimmings, the reflective trimmings. So as I run, and like I said, for me, makes me more comfortable as I move. It doesn't restrict my movement, nor does it inhibit me from going any which way that I want to go. So the aim is to be safe. The aim is to be safe. And this is an important aspect of it. I choose this one. It's very large, but hey, I like it. It makes me comfortable. And one of the greatest things that when you are running, you want to be comfortable. You want to be comfortable so that your clothing is giving you the comfort that you want to go. That as you pace yourself and you just go along, you can feel comfortable. This is well, I have several of these on the normal sweatshirts. These are normal sweatshirts that I buy them in a set, but I change them up from time to time. I try to use bright colors because, like I said, the brighter the color, motorists will see you more. The darker the color, the less they will see you, and you'll be opening yourself to be accident prone. So this is it. I'm going to take this off. This is it's a sweat bottom polyester cotton, and it's done in such a way that it absorbs the moisture from my body, but it does not put it back onto my body to make me uncomfortable as I run. And most runners who run in the 20, the 30 and the 40 degrees weather knows that oftentimes when you perspire as you run along, that perspiration gets cold as you go along. So you want to get those fabrics that will convert that and keep it away from the body, push it away from the body, and then or make it a warmth to keep your body going. Okay? So I'm sticking myself on one because I do not like to run in too many layers. And there's a big difference between me running in Kingston, Jamaica, or me running in Negril, Jamaica, or me running in the Bronx, New York, or me running in Westchester, New York, or even me running in Louisiana, or even Peachtree City in Georgia, or anywhere else, depending on the weather condition. So normally in my summer run, this is my summer run. This is my normal summer run. This is my normal summer run. This is how I run for my summer. But then when my winter comes on, I layer on top of it. I do not like to have those big bulky things, so I like to layer. I have my Under Armour. Oftentimes, sometimes I may use my t-shirts over my Under Armour, but these are special fabric materials that are made specifically to enhance your body moisture as you sweat it out. Because you sweat it out, this takes it in and it takes the moisture away from your body to the exterior of the fabric and allow you to run comfortable. So this is me on a normal running, and then my running gear. This is like I tend to go through these shoes very quickly. In 2-3 weeks, I think, is the longest I can carry one of these shoes for, because they go very quickly. So in a nutshell, winter running, the key to keeping good health, the key to getting rid of those fat, those big bellies, those bulky, those spare tires, those flabby thighs, those mediocre calves, is to continuously running. You don't need a gym. All you need is the outdoor, your 2 feet, and the motivation to go. Your headgear, you need your headgear. You need your gloves, reflective gloves. You need your sweat top, okay? And you need your reflective cover. Like I said, you do not have to get a big one like I do, but I like to be free when I'm running. I like to whoop, whoop, whoop when I'm running along, boom, boom, boom. So there you have it. Running 101, running safe, be safe, run, lose those weight, look good, be the envy of the town.